is going on? Well, it's a little later than we thought, but we do welcome you to a hectic Hayes Gymnasium right now. Technical issues like crazy. And you see at your top left side of the screen, the scoreboards are not working here tonight. And the shot clock to the left side of the gym is not working either. And we had issues up here, didn't have any power for a long time, and finally was able to get that going about, an hour or so before the broadcast. So it's been pretty hectic today, but we do apologize for the lack of sound in the first half. But Mount Olive, as you can see, does lead North Greenville 36-23.
So, and we do have at least one scoreboard. Kudos to the athletic department, as you can see the little tiny glowing numbers on the left-hand side of your screen. Not sure where they got that scoreboard, but glad they did. So at least one side of the gym knows what's going on.
Yeah, that's true. They keep announcing the score throughout the first half, so that the fans on the far side of the gym do know what the score is. But yeah, just a lot of improvising lately. We do have a sideline reporter, Courtney Williams, but obviously nothing going on for the first half yet. So we hope to get an interview with Coach Arledge. If she wants to do an interview, if the first half goes like the second half, it's possible she might rather skip the interview, but we'll see what happens. And so here we are. It's just a minute left to go before the start of the third quarter.
It was another feast or famine second quarter for North Greenville. They got outscored by Mount Olive 22-9 after being tied at 14 at the end of the first. And that comes quite contrast what happened last night against Barton, where North Greenville outscored the Bulldogs 32-13. They now get outscored 22-9 by Mount Olive. So the second quarter tends to be a bit of a fluctuation point for this squad. And only one made three that whole first half for North Greenville.
And we did see a bit of that full court press that we were getting very used to seeing opposing teams run against North Greenville. So that's definitely something to keep your eye on for the second half as well.
It's like a trend that caught on after the Carson Newman game. Barton did it, Mount Olive's doing it. And if it works, keep doing it, but it can, as we saw last night, it can wear you out in a hurry.
Yeah, it sure can. And
now we're ready for the third quarter, second half of play. Mount Olive leading North Greenville 36-23. Naya Stiles with 10 points for the Trojans. Nobody yet in double figures for North Greenville. Closest to it, though, Chantel Strayhorn sits at 8, and Aaliyah Malouf with 7. Mount Olive will start off with the ball. They shot 36% through the first half to North Greenville's 23.5. Here's Stiles, swing it around to Harris. Harris at the line, short jumper missed, rebounded by Strayhorn. Here comes North Greenville starting off the second half. Here in the third quarter, Strayhorn passes out to Elizabeth Trenham, and now Carter. Carter brings it around, drives in, puts it up, blocked. And that's something that number 40, Ariel Johnson, has been doing a lot of that whole first half. And here's a shot that misses by the Trojans. And they've had a bit of a roster shakeup for Mount Olive, too. Just to preface that. Here's Harris, top of the key, swings it around to Stiles on the right side. They go back up top to Harris. Harris now moves left, working against Strayhorn, trying to go underneath to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass to Jones, and Jones' shot misses, but here comes a rebound. And that's something else that Mount Olive has been doing strong. They have 9 offensive rebounds. That one was their 10th. Carter will steal it, though. She'll lob it up, miss, and it's rebounded by Jones for the Trojans. Here's Harris. Now they try to get it back to Jones underneath. Nobody home for North Greenville. Easy 2 points for Kiara Jones. Mount Olive pushes the lead to 15, 38-23. Here's Carter on the near side. Fake the handoff to Strayhorn, passed it out to Broadwater instead. Now they get it to Strayhorn. Strayhorn looks left, moves right. Trying to cut it inside, nothing doing, and Mount Olive unable to keep it in bounds as Tamara Harris went for the steal, just barely bounced out of bounds. And North Greenville will hang on to it with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Now it resets, as Mount Olive did technically have possession first. Now here's Carter after the inbound. Bounce pass to Broadwater, lobs it up, no good. Carter on the rebound, no. She'll have a second try off the glass and in, good. Stiles looks left. Stiles gets it back. Now they try to go right to Harris. Trojans, nothing doing underneath, back out to Stiles. Now here's Harris for a long 3, short, no good. Powell on the rebound, though, for NGU. Powell at a disadvantage, takes it herself, lobs it up, no good. And Harris with the rebound for Mount Olive. Now she'll put one up, missed the shot, but she gets fouled. And that will send Tamara Harris to the free throw line for 2. This will be her first trip to the line today. Makes the first one, so it's 39-25. Puts the second one up and in, and good as well. Here's Powell on the far side, has a pass blocked straight out of bounds. The full court press seems to be working for Mount Olive, much like it did for Carson Newman, and Barton tried it most of the game, and it worked when they did it.
I think we're having a discussion about the clock.
Inbound all the way to Addison in the far side corner, and now Trenum. Here's Carter. She'll pass to Strayhorn. Strayhorn moves left, gives it to Trenum. Trenum trying to go underneath Addison, connects with her, back out to Powell. Here comes Powell. Has to pass back out to Trenum, and now Carter on the left side of the circle. She moves in, gives it back to Addison, fires a short 2, no good. 1 second on the clock. Carter can't get the shot off in time, and there'll be a shot clock violation. Stiles swings it around. Now she'll get it back. Fire a 3. Short, no good off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound by Johnson for Mount Olive. Stiles passes back out. Nothing doing underneath. Harris gets it. She'll step inside the circle, fire a 2. That's off the rim, no good. Addison rebounds for NGU. Carter brings it in the front court after the pass from Addison. Strayhorn rips it away from the defender. Passes to Trenum. She'll fire a 3 from the left side. That's no good. Rebounded by Jones. Jones fires right. Now they go underneath. Johnson's there. Has the ball knocked away by Carter. Carter in the front court for North Greenville. Takes it right down the middle. Lobs it up. No good. And Stiles gets it back for Mount Olive. Now they're swinging around left side. Here comes Harris for 3. That's off the backboard. No good. And it's out of bounds as 2 Mount Olive players crash into each other. Everybody comes out of that okay. A little bit of a traffic jam on the right side. Everybody gets out of it. North Greenville gets it back. No, say Mount Olive gets it. So Mount Olive hangs on to it. Here's Harris up top, gives it right. And the pass tipped and intercepted by Trenum. Now here comes Strayhorn to Powell, to Addison. Addison puts it up, short, no good. Harris rips it away for Mount Olive.
North Greenville's having no problem getting it into the paint, but just can't quite get it in the hoop.
Kiara Jones wide open at the free throw line, buries that one for 2. Lead is now 42-25, halfway through the third quarter. Here's Emily Wampler. Wampler looks left, looks right, now passes left, gives it to Powell. Powell works her way in, around the defender, back out to Wampler. She'll fire a 3, no good. And Harris gets another rebound. Here's Stiles, she slips, and Wampler's able to pick it up. And now Wampler trying to get away into front court. And the official stops play while Nia Stiles heads to the bench under her own power. She slipped and fell on the court floor. So time will be called on the court. It comes with 4:53 left to play. Mount Olive cruising here in the third quarter against North Greenville. It's 42-25 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. .53 left to play in the third quarter. Mount Olive used a big second quarter, and they're continuing the trend here in the third. They lead North Greenville 42-25. And now Tyler Powers checks in after the timeout, passes underneath to Addison. No good. Up off the glass. Addison with a second chance, though. It rattles out. Bad roll. Doesn't go her way. And it's rebounded by the Trojans. That's pretty much been the story of the night for North Greenville. They've been able to get in and fire off shots, just cannot get them to fall in.
Yeah, they're cold right now. They cannot buy a shot right now.
Number 12, Shilea Buey in for Mount Olive as a shot rattles out, no good by the Trojans. 23, Rachel File also in for the Trojans. Here's Wampler, and that pass knocked away by File. North Greenville will hang on to it.
You might notice some shouting in the background. Mount Olive head coach Wendy Lee already came in with a very raspy voice from yesterday's game. I can guarantee you she is going to have absolutely no voice after today.
And I agree with you, and she has a signature thing I haven't seen any head coaches do to get her players' attention. She whistles. And let me just say, it is an attention getter.
Yeah, it's not one of those quiet whistles. It is one that you could probably hear from half a mile away.
On the left side of the circle, now the bounce pass underneath. Jones dishes back out. File hits a 3. And that will make it 48 or 45-25. A 20-point lead for the Trojans. Here's Wampler, she slings it out. Erica Cobb from the far side has a try, no good. Rebounded by the Trojans. Now Mount Olive has numerical support forward. And the shot rattles out, no good from Tamara Harris, but she's fouled and she'll head to the line.
Yeah, I noticed something that Wendy Lee has been doing whenever North Greenville has a turnover or Mount Olive forces one or something like that, she'll look at her bench and raise her hands like get up, get loud. So she does a nice job to keep her players motivated.
And it's another contrast to last night when Barton was going on. They gave North Greenville a very strong run, but they were just a calm. They were just a calm and quiet bench.
Yeah, it was the complete opposite.
I guess whatever helps you.
Yeah, I mean that's just it's just how some coaches are.
And another turnover. This for Mount Olive. File puts it up and in for 2. 49-25.
And it's working for Mount Olive. They are pulling away.
Broadwater passes into front court to Powers. Powers on the left side, open for 3. She'll have a shot. Bounces up, no good. Off the basket. And the Trojans get the ball back. They head down the near side. Here's File up top. Passes right. Harris swings it around. Now File on the left side gets it back. Now up top, Buey. And Ariel Johnson called for a travel underneath. Turn it over to NGU. At the half, North Greenville was keeping pace with Mount Olive shooting-wise. 36 shots taken, 34 for North Greenville. But where the difference is, only 8 made shots for North Greenville. And that one's not going to help as Ariel Johnson rebounds that one. Mount Olive had made 13 of their 36. That one rattles out for Buey, and another foul against North Greenville underneath as Harris went up for the rebound and is fouled.
Curious to see how many minutes it's been since North Greenville's last field goal.
I wish we could see.
Yeah, live stats stuck, unfortunately.
Here's Harris. Moving around the left side, File will have a 3, yes! Full court press against Wampler and Broadwater. They work it into front court to Maloof. Now back to Wampler, around to the near side. Cobb has her 3 blocked by Johnson. Johnson might be on her way to a double-double at that rate, as now Broadwater stuffs Johnson underneath. Powers gets the loose ball, and here she comes. Bounce pass to Cobb, puts it up and in for 2. North Greenville down 52-27 though. Johnson straight underneath, a shot up and no good from the Trojans. Cobb on the rebound for NGU. She'll advance it up, give it to Wampler. Wampler moves in, fires a shot up off the rim. That was a blind shot as she had Johnson covering her on defense, flung it up and almost made it. File tries to go underneath to Johnson. And timeout called by Mount Olive. So the Trojans take a timeout with 43.8 seconds left to go in the third. Mount Olive up big over North Greenville. They look to finish this one out in the fourth quarter. It's 52-27 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Rounding out the third quarter with Mount Olive up big, 52-27. See if the Trojans can cash in one more shot. Here's Johnson underneath, spins around, puts it up, overshoots it. Rebounded though by Harris, and she puts it up and in good. Now the shot clock is off. North Greenville, see if they can get one more in. Here's Cobb on the left side, moves inside, puts it up, and rattles out, no good. Cobb gets her own rebound though. Now here comes Broadwater, who gets tangled up with a Trojan, and a jump ball is the call. It'll stay with North Greenville though, and they will inbound it on their side of the court with 14.7 seconds left. Wampler to Broadwater, back out to Powers. Powers pump fake the three, tried to get a pass to Broadwater.
Yeah, kick ball right there. So still stay with North Greenville. Yeah, this has just not been North Greenville's quarter, to say the least.
Now Powers firing inbound to Wampler. Back to Powers. 5 seconds on the clock. Powers trying to get an open shot. 2 seconds. She'll fling it up. It's going to be short though. And it's rebounded by the Trojans as the buzzer sounds. So that will be the end of the third quarter with Mount Olive extending their lead 54-27 over North Greenville. The final 10 minutes of the fourth quarter will be next here on the North Greenville Sports Network.
At the end of the third quarter, Mount Olive leads 54-27.
Mount Olive to start us off here in the fourth quarter. They have the ball and the lead, 54-27. And Ariel Johnson has 2 more points. Ariel Johnson, junior center, and the inbound is stolen by Mount Olive.
I'd say it was more given to Mount Olive. Just a miscommunication there.
And now another foul as Johnson draws one. Mount Olive hangs on to it. Ariel Johnson, the junior center, 6'4". Definitely a tall underneath presence for Mount Olive. Here's Buey underneath to Johnson, bumps into Trenum. Foul called against Johnson, trying to move in underneath the basket for a shot. North Greenville gets it back. There's Powell on the far side for NGU, trying to drive in down the middle, looks to pass back out, doesn't have anybody open, finds Trenum at last, and now Strayhorn gets it from Trenum. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Strayhorn moves inside, lobs it up, doesn't get the roll off the rim. And a foul called against Mount Olive. hang on to it. Not a shooting foul. And another foul against Mount Olive. I think that one was against number 44, Felicity Havens. And File knocks that one out of bounds. Almost had another pickoff on the inbound. North Greenville tries to lob this one. This one is successful. It finds Powell at the top of the circle. Now to the left side, and Carter. Carter using Trenum as a pick, drives in, puts one up and in, good. Here's File to the right side, and Buey double teamed, able to pass it underneath, and it's intercepted by Broadwater, who can't hang on to it. And I think a jump ball was called.
Yep, it was.
It was, okay. So it will stay with North Greenville as a possession arrow points that way. Couldn't be sure, though, after the amount of jump balls that we saw last night against Barton.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Both games, too, not just one.
Here's Powell on the near side for NGU. Hands off to Carter. Has Harris defending her. Now here comes Carter. She moves up top. Gives it to Trenum. Now Trenum to Broadwater. One-on-one with Johnson. Puts it up. Misses. No good. And it's rebounded by the Trojans. And now wide open underneath for 2 points. Havens cashes it in. Here's Strayhorn up top for NGU. Trying to go down the middle. And foul called against Mount Olive. So Chantel Strayhorn will head to the line for 2. It's the first one in. And goes 2 for 2 on that trip, and that gives North Greenville 31. Harris on the left side trying to go underneath, finds Johnson. Johnson in the paint, puts one up, no good. But kept in bounds by Kiara Jones. Jones slings it out to Harris, and now Harris reconnects with Stiles on the right side. Stairs moves it back to half court and lobs one up. Number 4, she'll drive in and can't get the roll, but again, another offensive rebound by Jones. Back out to Stiles, pulls down a 3. Passes to the right side. Now a shot by the Trojans. Still no roll. Rebound, though, by Harris or Jones, and she can't get the rebound shot to go in. NGU gets it back. Here comes Carter into front court. Carter evades the defender. Passes right to Strayhorn. Strayhorn makes a move inside and loses the ball, and it's picked up by Mount Olive. Back out to Stiles on the left side. All day for 3. It's short. And Johnson trying to make the rebound can. It's Powell who comes in underneath and scoops it up. Powell has Strayhorn with her. Powell will take it herself. She can't get the shot. And the foul against NGU will go to Mount Olive. Comes number 21, Sierra Suggs, in the ball game for North Greenville. Mount Olive with it, though. They try to set up a half-court press. Mount Olive able to get out of it. Stiles up top. And to the right side. Nice bounce pass there to Jones. She can't get the roll. Gets her on rebound, though. Can't get the second shot, and it's finally brought down by Carter. Now here comes Carter, makes a move, passes out to Trenum for three, got it. Now the Trojans on the right side with Jones. Jones cross court, finds Harris. Harris brings it back right. Now they try to go underneath to Jones, back out to Harris. Now Styles pulled down a pump fake to three. Now here comes Harris, she'll fire one. That one misses. Powell brings down the rebound. Powell taking it quickly for North Greenville. Evades one defender and gets it off the glass and in. Devontae Powell having another good night for North Greenville. Here's Johnson underneath, fadeaway jumper, good. And 60-36, Mount Olive after that shot by Ariel Johnson. Carter into front court, fires a three from the top, no good. Rebounded by Powell. Powell brings it back out. Passes left to Trenum. Trenum underneath to Addison, spins around Johnson, doesn't get it off the glass. And Johnson scoops up the loose ball. Now here comes Styles, beats Carter into front court, now pulls up short. To the left. Nobody home underneath, get it back out to Styles. Now to the right side for Harris. Harris moves out, now fires a pass underneath to Jones. And now here comes a shot from the Trojans, up and in and good. Powell brings it into front court for North Greenville at the free throw line. Into the paint, back out to Suggs. Suggs moves left, fires a pass left to Trenum. Trenum hands it off to Carter, still on the left side of the circle. Looks to the drive in, has an open lane, puts a shot up, gets the roll, and one as a foul is called. Time called on the court with 4:09 left to play in the ball game. 62-38. Mount Olive trying to finish this one out to earn a conference victory over North Greenville here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Trying to finish this one out here from Hayes, where we're down 2 scoreboards and a shot clock. And no sound for half the broadcast too.
Yeah, it's been a game to forget so far. Not for Mount Olive, but
Carter makes the and one. Inbound, Jada Barkas back in. Brings it on the right side of the circle, passes back out, has Buey there. Buey at the half-court line, moves in, gives it to Styles. Styles to Backus. And now Buey. Now here's Backus, makes a move inside, puts it up and in, good for 2. Powell in the front court. Gives it right to number 22. That's Alyssa McCauley. Now here's Powers up top. Makes a move inside, gives it to Suggs. She'll fire a three, hits it. Good open look from Suggs, cashes that one in. Buey hands it off, Backus, and now Stiles. Back out to Buey. Now underneath, hey, Jones had a face full of McCauley, had to pass outside to Stiles. 5 on the shot clock for Stiles, covered by Powell. Now here's Johnson for a long two, that one's short. It did hit the rim, so shot clock reset, but Powell scoops it up for North Greenville. Now here comes Powell, gives it outside to Powers, open for three. That one looked like it might have been blocked. But the officials say it will be Trojan ball. Not often Powers misses open looks like that. And a foul called on the far side as Buey gets double teamed by Suggs and Powell. And they might catch Suggs for a reach in. Coming after this game, it is a North Greenville and Mount Olive men as we are in a basketball doubleheader, and that game should be very interesting as it is a rematch of the Conference Carolinas Championship Tournament final, the one in which North Greenville went up to Mount Olive and upended the Trojans to earn the berth, to earn a berth into the Division II Southeast Regional. Now Mount Olive earned one as well and actually went all the way to the Elite Eight. I believe they ended up losing to Tarleton State. So the Trojans might feel like they have something to prove coming back to Hayes.
Yeah, and that was, I've said it before, and I'll continue to say it, that is one of the best basketball games I've seen in my life at any level. Just went back and forth. Neither team was able to pull away from the other, and North Greenville was just lucky enough to be ahead at the end. But boy, it was a heck of a game. And also do want to mention the head coach, Joey Higginbotham. He was the first one to congratulate North Greenville. He had a smile on his face. It was a very classy move by him. You could tell, even though he obviously was disappointed that they lost, you could tell he felt great for the North Greenville team. And you know, I think that's proof right there that, you know, he didn't have any regrets, that his team didn't fall short. North Greenville just executed a little bit more, and they won the game.
Final 2.5 minutes for this matchup. Here's Stiles on the far side, fires a three. Beautiful arc on that one, it sinks. And it's 67-42. Now you got Stiles. Cashes in that three for the Trojans. Now here's Powell, makes a move inside, gets it in for two. Buey bounce pass down the near side. Underneath to Johnson, give Ariel Johnson 2 more points. She is having an extraordinary game for the Trojans. And she does have a double-double. The live stats have just updated. She has 10 points and 14 rebounds. Powell to McCauley for North Greenville. Shot short, no good. McCauley can't keep the ball in bounds. It'll go back to Mount Olive. Actually give Johnson 15 points and 9 rebounds, so she actually needs 1 more for a double-double. Shot missed by the Trojans, rebounded by Maloof. It's actually Kiara Jones that has the double-double for Mount Olive. Powell at just inside the circle, trying to move around the near side, bobbles it, gathers it, back, gets it to Powers, she'll fire a three, hit it. And that was actually McCauley. McCauley gets that three in, and we're in the final minute between North Greenville and Mount Olive, and Mount Olive takes a timeout.
They're still using the game as a teaching tool.
This one was a quick timeout. Mount Olive now out of timeouts. So Ariel Johnson trying to become the second Trojan tonight to get a double-double. She needs one more rebound. And I don't think she'll be able to get it as she was subbed out on that last timeout. Travel called against the Trojans. That one will go against number 21, Tayshia Smothers. Here's Powell for NGU. Gives it to McCauley. McCauley has her pass blocked by Backus. And now the Trojans trying to get two more. Can't get that one. Powell works the rebound array. Shot clock now off. Powell to Suggs, puts that one up and in for two. See if North Greenville can get over 50 points at 69-49. Mount Olive can just run this one out. And wide open underneath is Smothers and puts it in for two. Stops the clock with 9.1. Here's Powell. She's at the top of the circle, drives in, puts it up, shot no good. And Mount Olive will run the clock out. And that will end the ball game. 71-49. Mount Olive takes this one behind a big second quarter, outscoring North Greenville 22-9 in the second, 18-4 in the third quarter. And Ariel Johnson falls just one rebound short of a double-double for Mount Olive. Kira Jones does get a double-double, 14 rebounds, 10 points for her. Nia Stiles also coming up big, 13 points for her. And Mount Olive attempted 75 shots. This was a high shooting affair, made 27 of those. North Greenville, 25% from the floor, 18 of 72. And leading scorer, a tie between Chantel Strayhorn and Cameron Carter for North Greenville at 10 apiece. And then Aaliyah Malouf sitting there at 7. So that'll do it here for the first game of this basketball doubleheader. Mount Olive takes the women's game, but upcoming is the men's game, and this one has some recent history, and this one should be a very interesting contest upcoming here in about 25 minutes right here on the North Greenville Sports Network.